tomorrow why we are doing BWL. Okay, so let's start that. Okay, so yesterday we are in the process where we are issuing to the cost center, the consumer stock. So as per the stock, it is available in the 1000 plant and distributor 01 store location. The material is 100-100. Okay. And I can see that consumer stock it's separately vendor consumer stock. Okay, that we received yesterday from the vendor. Now, out of this stock, I'm planning to do two scenarios. One scenario is for goods issued to cost center. The second scenario is for transferring to our own stock. Okay. So while doing goods issued to cost center, this is the moment type 201K. Okay. So I'm entering the material number and just doing for 100 pieces for the quantity and plant and store location, okay, and vendor, consignment vendor. Now I'm entering that to some HR department or something which human resource administrator they requested is stock. Okay, so I'm just checking this one. Okay, now it's sorted out. We maintain the version in the fiscal year. So yesterday we got some problem, right? So we maintain this in the table level for the 2023 year. Okay, that is what I did. Okay, so earlier it is not there. It is there only till 2022. Now I extended to 2023. Okay, so make sure that the version whatever it is there. Okay, you need to be extended to the financial team which needs to be extended to the current year. Okay. Okay. So now this is check. Okay. Now we'll try to post. If we get an error, then again we have to do. Okay. This is something which is number ranges. Generally we will get because this is a new year, right? New fiscal year, right? So 2023 it is January started, right? So if always in the real time as well, you need to do the number ranges maintenance for every year. January, when January 1st or December 31st, there will be plan to maintain number ranges, okay, for each company. Okay, so now I just go to company code and what is the interval number here? 49. 49 it is missing here. So let's go to the yesterday we maintained for 50 and 53 something which we are maintained, right? Now it is 49. Okay, so 49. Okay. So what we need to do, we just need to check that, okay, number series. You can take the same series as well, okay? There is no problem. So it is because the physical year is different, right? So whenever, even the same number, if it is repeated also, I can differentiate it based on the year, okay? So it is not necessary, you should go for the other number range, okay? You can use the same number range, okay? If somebody they created, but yeah, even if you can go with this number series as well, okay? No problem, okay? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So this is also one type of the issue. Okay. Generally, when they will ask about that. Okay, physical year maintenance. Okay. So every year on December 31st, they will ask that to maintain the number ranges. So in that case, what we need to do, we need to check that what number ranges it is need to be implement. Okay. We have to be extend that. Okay. Okay. What is the number series it is? Again, I missed out. Let's go again. So if you want to see in the table level, okay, in the table level, it is NRIB. Okay. So if you want to see that number ranges at a time, okay, you can go in NRIB and you can enter this object name. So you can see here object name is there, right? RF underscore BL. You can enter this object name, okay, in the table level, and you can see that what is the year and fiscal year. So if you see that here, I need 1000 company code, right? So I can give the 1000 here. Okay, for 1000 I need. So I can see here 1000 it is. Okay. So
one question, Ravinder. You are writing the table names as Mara, NRIV,
correct. Yeah.
And different names, right? How will we know, like?
How we know that means keep on practicing only we should do.
Yeah, but initially also we should have some reference, right? Can we know like that?
Reference, yeah, I will tell you that is also I'll tell you. Okay, so okay, now I'm just going to 49 because I'm getting error like 49 and RFV and FPL1, right? So I'm just going here. So this is the number series. I'm just planning to copy this series and I'll just paste it here. Okay. Okay. So enter and save. Okay. Now I'll just go here and click on check and I'll be posting here. Okay. If everything it looks good and it will be posted. Document will be posted. Okay. So as we said yesterday, okay, as we discussed yesterday, while we're receiving the consignment stock, there is no accounting entries. But when we are receiving to the cost center, that is the base to the settlement. Okay. So the accounting entries will be hitted and what amount we need to be paid. That amount also it will be displayed here. Okay. So here the GL account will be hit. Okay. So the accounting entries will be hit and how much the amount we need to pay here. So now the settlement, how much we need to pay here. So as we said, how much quantity we consumed. So out of 1 lakh, I consumed only for 100 pieces. Okay. So this amount I need to pay to the vendor.
Yes.
Based on the info record. Okay. It is not necessary you have to pay for 1 lakh rupees. It is only for 100 quantity. Okay. So what is the transaction code to settlement the consignment settlement MRKO? Okay. So which we discussed already initially in the process level when we discussing about our transaction codes. You remember that?
Yeah.
Right. If you remember that, initially we discussed about the some
all
steps
take
here.
codes.
Yeah. Some transaction codes, table names, and everything which we discussed, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So there it is MRKO is the process for consignment settlement. Okay. So what you need to give here, if you have the material document number, you can give material document number here. Okay. Or if there is any posting date it is there, you can give posting date or document date when it is posted. You can give. Okay. And execute here. Okay. So then it will display that how much quantity you need to pay for you withdraw the 100 quantity. So you have to be settled the 100 pieces. Okay. So first initial I will go with the display. First initial I will go for a display. Then I will go for a settlement. Okay. So initially I just need to check that whether the interest it is there or not there. Okay. So I can see in the info record the tax information, the price information. Okay. All information I can see here. Okay. In purchasing data, I can see the tax information, all this information I can see. Okay. So now what we need to do, you just need to change the display to settle. Okay. Then the system will process background automatically as per the your quantity, 100 quantity, it will be planning to settlement automatically. So no need to receive invoice separately for this. Its system automatically settlement will be happen based on the quantity you withdraw. Okay. So in this case, what will be happen? Okay. Before going to settlement, I will tell you one process here. So there is also mandatory to messages. Okay. Because you need to be informed to the vendor. Boss, I paid amount to you. I processed the settlement to you. So this is a reference for you. So for this, there is a necessary PO output. Okay. So that PO output also you need to be generated. Okay. Okay. So for this, there is no messages here. So what you need to do, you need to configure this in the NAC. Okay. So I will go to NAC. So yesterday we discussed it, right? While taking the PO output and RFQ output, as I explained this one, right? The application name for the purchase RFQ and purchase order, right? So now it's for the consignment settlement. Okay. For consignment settlement, okay, you need to go to invoices here. Okay, invoice verification. Okay, then go to output types here. Okay, and output type for consignment is KONS. Okay, this is the KONS. So what you need to do, you go to condition record, you need to maintain the condition record here. Okay? So here, no, sorry, I just selected wrongly OT. So I just need to select the invoice verification, go to condition record and select the KONS. Okay. And if you want to maintain company code and vendor, then you can maintain, or if you want to go with company code, you can go ahead, no problem. Okay. So check execute this one. If anything which is maintained already, okay, yeah, something it is maintained already, and communication structure also it is maintained. So let's try to run this one because it is already somewhere something it is already there. Okay, it already it is there. But what we need to do here, this is settlement, right? So we also need to be maintained for the invoice party. Okay, so because in the purchase order, if you see that, let's see, let's go to purchase order number. Did you remember that purchase order number?
Some 4 series.
Yeah, I'll go to ME23 and yesterday we created consumer. In this case, so if this is the vendor consummate, right? K. So in the header, if you see that there is a IP.
4500.
Yeah. So IP is there. So you need to be maintained for IP as well. Let's try with IP as well. If there is no partners, then we can maintain directly. Directly we can maintain the. Yeah. Okay. So what we'll do here, we'll try once. If we get error message, then we'll try. Okay. So I'm just selecting the settlement and execute. Okay. So it is posting. So it is not necessary to maintain IP as well. Okay. So sometimes it is necessary, but here it is taking automatically VN. Okay. Since already the record is maintained. Now what will be happen? The system automatically is created in the background and the settlement document. So it is already processed to payments. Okay. So here you don't need to post the invoice separately. Vendor invoice, it is not necessary to invoice vendor invoice separately. So its system automatically settlement happen automatically in the financial side, and it will go to the banking level. So yesterday what we did, we go to FTS 47 or something, right? Which processing for the payments, right? There you can see this amount. Okay, they need to be pay some amount here. Okay, so or else we have the report from the financial side FBL3N. Okay, so there you can see if you know the GL account, the vendor GL account. Okay, so 1000 is the vendor GL account, right? If I enter this 1000 record, then I can see here all these settlements, whatever it is there. Okay, and whatever it is still not processed, to those we can see here. Okay, so this is a general GL account level. So open at key date means as of now whatever it is pending. Okay.
Okay.
So whatever it is pending, it will show you. Okay. And if you want to any parked items or anything which is there, we can search here. So this is the financial side, but it's not required for you. But I'm just giving idea in case tomorrow, if you want to see that at vendor level, what are the settlement which is pending. Okay. So here you can see here. Okay. Vendor opens here. Okay, clear?
Okay.
Because sometimes it might be if you don't have proper financial consultant, okay, there might be having some issues to finding that. Okay, in that case, here you can see here. Okay. Clear?
Okay.
Okay. Now, coming to your question, okay. So how we can find the table name, right? So for all fields we cannot find easily, but some of the fields we can find. Okay. So let's say, suppose if I'm going to Metal Master Record, I'm just going to find Metal Master Record. I'm just selecting the basic data. Now I just want to know that metal group in which table it is there, which field it is there. Okay. So what you need to do, you just need to select the F1 key. In your keyboard, there is F1 key there. Just need to select the keyboard. Okay. Okay. Then there is a technical information it is there. Okay. Click on this technical information. There you can find the table name.
Okay.
Okay. And the field name. Okay. So technical ones. But it's not useful for every field. Some fields it's like a structure will be there. If wherever the structure it is there, it won't be helpful. Okay. But wherever it is a table name, transparent table, it is there, it will be helpful. Okay, clear?
Okay.
So most of the things which is table name, it is there, but somewhere somewhere might be it is very difficult to find the table name. Suppose if you see that somewhere it will be like this is transparent table, right? So transparent table, it's okay. I can directly search it. Okay, but if there is any structure, it is there, data structure like okay, those it will not be working. Okay, clear?
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so most of the thing which we can find some of the information, but some information it is very difficult. Suppose this document number is there. Let's see. I don't think this document number have the proper table. This is also table. Okay. So most of the thing you can get it. Okay, but somewhere you might be will not get something. Okay. So this is the way we can find the table name. Okay.
Okay.
But if it is not finding from you, okay, if it is not finding, then you need to be searching the go to SC16, okay, go to SC16 and something like you want to be find that MARA, okay, and something like MA star. If I just put that all which is relevant to middle master record or some additionally also will get, but those will not be helpful because there are so many tables are there. Okay, so all it is not necessary because all the modules it will be involved, right? PP, QM, ST, all tables will be there. So mostly you can try it like this one, okay, which I explained, right? So
most used tables are?
we are using from I said right whatever I explained last time. MARA table, MARC, MARD, MUKE. So what are MM related? Those it is just remember that. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So you got right. Okay. So how to see that? If you go to even in the sometimes you can go in ME21 also. Okay, might be you can find it. Okay, but sometimes it won't be. It's very difficult. Okay. You go to here. This is structure. So you cannot find this one from here. Okay. So these times you should aware about that. Okay, what is the header level? What is the item level? Okay. Sometimes it is very easy to find the table name, but sometimes it's very difficult. Okay.
So here one more question.
Yeah.
I see NB standard PO, right?
Okay.
NB stands for
It's like digital number actually. So this is something numeric word. So how system will understand if I enter ABCD, system will not understand it. Okay. Something like A for Anand, B for ball, C for cat. How we can define that? So we have to tell that okay, the system. Okay, I'm just creating like ZAB. So ZAB stands for domestic PO. So description will not be work, right? So might be if I instead of domestic, I just write suppose let's say if it is domestic either. Instead of that, I missed the S something like. So system will not understand that this is domestic like, right? So okay, I just code one code we just dividing. Okay, for technical purpose, we just connecting this description to code.
Okay.
So that tomorrow, if somebody they are asking about the report, I need a domestic POs list. If tomorrow if somebody asking about that, I need list of the reports for domestic PO. Okay, I just go. So user point of view, he's saying that domestic PO. Okay, but technically, how system knows that what are the POs are domestic POs. So I'll just tell you that okay, in my SAP system, I define like NB is the domestic PO. So whatever the POs which is created with document type NB, all these are domestic POs. So I'm just telling to system, okay, take all the POs which is created with document type NB. Okay. So technically, it should be like hard code something, right?
Okay.
So I cannot go ahead with like description. If suppose like material number is there, okay, Y 112 113 is something identification, right?
Yeah.
So that identification here. Okay.
So while I was practicing, I can see only standard PO or purchase requisition.
You can like standard PO, domestic PO, import PO,
So,
final POs. Yeah.
I don't see these codes before standard.
It's not necessary. Okay.
How to get that code?
This code?
NB and all.
Yeah,
The
these are the
site.
configuration. I will explain that. Okay.
Okay.
Once we are entering to the configuration, I will explain about that, how to create the document types. Okay. So as you seen yesterday, right? Material master record, how we can see. So how we created. So like document types also we are creating. Okay.
Okay.
So that we'll discuss in the configuration part. Okay.
So in configuration, we can see all this.
So where we can go? So configuration. If you want to go configuration, how to go?
ME.
If I want to go to configuration, how to go? Inside the SPRO, right? So I have to go to SPRO, right?
SPRO.
So,
Okay.
Yeah. So here we are doing configuration. So here, okay, whatever in the front screen which you are getting NB, ZNB, all we are designing here.
Okay.
So in the purchasing, material management, purchasing, and go to purchase orders, okay, and this purchase order document type, okay. If I go to document type, here you can find that, okay, this is my NB document type, and this is my NB2, NB2C, NB38. So what are you creating? Here you are creating. Okay. So if you change here description, there also it will be changed. Okay. Okay. Suppose if it is there, ZBB NB is there, standard PO is there. Suppose let's say this is ZB. So I will go sequentially. I'll go to ME21N. Okay. I'll just show you ZBNN. Okay. So what it is there, ZBNN standard PO, right? Okay. So this is stand for standard PO. If I change here for understanding purpose, okay, domestic PO. Domestic PO, okay. So internal number range, okay. What could be happen something valid internal number is okay. Valid external number range, okay. I just change for everything. Okay. Okay, suppose let's say, okay, I just changed domestic PO now. Okay. Now what will be happen if I go to refresh this one, ME21N, okay, and I will go to ZBNN. ZBNN. Domestic PO it is changed. So the description how it is changed because I changed in the customization. Okay. Okay. So this is the way. Okay. So now
to get here, also we have to configure there only.
Yeah.
The codes
From here
beside.
only, whatever you did changes here, that will be reflected in the ME20.
Okay.
Okay.
So to get NB before these codes, to see these codes also beside the name.
Yeah.
That
So
also?
here only it will become here. So whatever you designed here, those only it will be display here. Suppose let's say I'm creating something. Okay. Suppose I'm just copying from the NB. Okay. I'm just copying from here and I'm creating something like ZXXX, something I'm creating. Okay. Custom view. I'm just putting like custom view. Okay. So what will be happen once I created this one? Okay. Once I created this one, I can see this code in my PO. So I will go back. Okay. I will go back and I will again go to purchase order creation. Okay. Then I can be here. I can see that is created. ZXXX. Okay. So like, yeah.
What happened in my case was, if you go to ME21N, okay, I see only the text description of that. I don't see the code beside the description.
Okay. So in that case, what you need to do? So I think that is I already explained.
Yeah, you told them.
So I'll tell you that. Okay, here what you need to go? Here you need to go here. Yeah. You click on options. Okay. And here in the interaction, keyboard settings, okay, and visualization. Here you need to select these two. So key. So if you selected this one, then it will display. If you are not selected, if I just remove this one, okay. Apply this one.
No, it
and
won't.
now I cannot see the numbers here.
Got it. Okay.
So this is what you are asking. Okay. So I can put here. Okay, then apply and okay. Okay. So this is the now we did the consignment settlement, right? So if I now I just want to see the stock, okay, whether because I consumed 100 pieces, right, and I paid amount also. So now I just seen that there is a 99,900. So 100 pieces which we are already consumed, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm just planning to the withdraw the stock. Okay. Suppose so my vendor is saying that okay, please transfer some stock. I need some amount, so you need to pay immediately. So I just need out of this 99,900. I'm just planning to like 9,900. I just want to receive the inside stock. Okay. So what you can do? So I'm just transferring the stock to my own stock. Okay. So you can see here 9,573 is my own stock and 99,900 is the vendor consumer stock. Now let's transfer from here to here 9,900. Okay. So MIGO and go to transfer posting. Okay, and others and 411K.
Okay.
Okay. So then material number, I have to enter the material number 100. And I need to enter the plant, store location, vendor information, all we have to enter. Okay, and I also need to enter the vendor number. Okay, so now how much you need to be to which store location you want to transfer. Okay, now it is there in the 0001, right? If you want to transfer to some other location, you can transfer, or you want to be keep in the same store location, but it is your own stock, then you can enter the 0001 store location. Okay. Now the stock I am planning to 9,900. Okay. So now I just entered the 9,900 and I entered the vendor number, material number, plant, all details I entered. Say here I don't need the account estimate information because it is my own stock. It's not cost center. If it is cost center, then I have to enter the cost center details, account estimate details. So if it is not consumption. It is I'm transferring to my own stock, right? So I'm just checking. I'm not selecting anything in the account estimate. Okay. Then post. Now the document, the data which is posted successfully. Okay. Now if you can see that stock is moved to my ownership. Now the stock ownership is changed. So I have to pay the amount to the vendor. So the accounting entries which is hitting. So this amount I need to pay to vendor. Okay. And I have to check that stock overview. Okay. If I refresh this one, what will be happening here? Okay. So 9,900 is moved to here.
Yeah.
Okay. So vendor consumer stock has a 90,000 and the remaining amount, whatever it is added to my own stock. Okay. So now since I did my own stock, since I transferred to my own stock, I need to pay amount for the amount, the quantity, whatever we transferred.
Yes.
Right? So what is the transaction code here? MRKO. MRKO is the settlement. Okay. And I can enter the today date or I can enter the material document number, whatever it is there. Posting date, material document number, whatever it is there, you can enter. Okay. So I'll just try to enter the material number or you can enter the date also. So today is posted, right? 24th it is posted. And let's try. In this company code and this document date, we posted recently. Okay. So 9,900 and 86,042 something, which is amount we need to pay. Okay. So information still it is not settled. Okay. So then I will go back and select the settle. Okay. And execute. Then it is posted. So the accounting entries will be posted. The settlement will be automatically added. Okay. So this is the way the settlement will be happen for the 411K and 201K. Okay. If you have the production order also, you can do it. No problem. 261K. Okay.
Okay.
Clear? So this is the way now the stock is moved and the payment is processing. Okay. So you can take the output also. Okay. I just wait for, okay, I just forgot to output. Okay, so what you can do, you can go to MR90, okay, to take the output. Okay, you want to take the output, right? That output also you can take. Okay? So the messages all is not there, I think. Maybe it is already processed, maybe automatically. Okay, maybe that's why it is not showing. Okay, so what we can do, let's see, it's already processed or not, repeat processing or something. So we can do from here, but might be the output is not properly generated. Okay, here it is not showing it or yes. Not okay. There's something which is different here. Awareness. So where you can go here, plastics, material management, and we go for a last commercialization and automatic settlement. And this is only output device, but okay. So in this case, I think the output which is you can take from there only because it's the invoice is accounting documents which is posted, right? So let's go to MRKO again. Okay, so already settled withdrawals. Okay, let's see here, settlement already done. Okay, and the document date is today date. Okay, and execute. Okay, from here, let's go to okay, so from here, let's see. Now it's generated. Okay, so this is MR91. Okay. For the invoice verification, it is MR90, but here MR91 for automatic settlements and all. Okay, so from here you can generate a output. Okay, now the output is generated. Okay, so again you can see the printout consumer stock accounting and the output it is you can see, or if you want to go to SP01 spool request it is generated, that also you can see. Yesterday I explained, right? SP01 we can see the spool which is generated for output, right? I can see here also the spool it is generated. Okay.
Okay.
Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the spool request. Once output generated, okay, I just want to see the status of the queue. You can see here. Okay, whether it is processed or not processed. Okay, if you still need to be processed. Okay, okay. So that you can see here. Okay, so if it is already generated, you can take it. Okay. Okay, then I think this is the consignment settlement. Okay, just do the practice. Okay.
Okay.
And let me know if you're getting any problem.